welcome once again. I've just recorded, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 little sort of 2-minute videos to do with headaches, migraines, to release tension, tightness, a bit of breath work, done a couple of oracle card readings, I've done a tarot card reading, and they're all for little short videos that are going to be coming on over kind of like the next probably 5-6 days, something like that. So I did put something out on my community page just the other day to my subscribers, to the members and what have you, just to let them know that I'm still going to do the occasional long form video, but I'm not going to be doing as many, because I was trying to do longer form videos Mondays and Fridays, and then I usually do shorts off them, but people's attention spans don't last as long as what they should. People get bored very, very quickly, very, very easily. People don't want to take time to just pause and take a breather in the moment, to find themselves, to be present. A lot of people don't want that. They want something quick, concise and informative. So my current trajectory of thinking with content moving forward is I'm going to do more shorter, more concise videos that are going to give you more value, rather than listening to me waffle on and giving deeper meanings about different things. They're just going to be shorter videos, 2-3 minutes maximum, because obviously your shorts now you can do up to 3 minutes on shorts, and beyond that it goes into a long form video. But the shorter videos, I think people will get quicker, more concise, easy to integrate information, rather than me doing a long form video and going through all the different where's, why's, how's, all the questions, because people these days, they're not interested, they don't care. Well, to be fair, a lot of people that when you put posts out, I mean, even people that I know that I share stuff on social media and think, oh, you know, people will share that, or people will like push that on, and what have you, but nobody really gives a shit, to be fair. So this is why I think if I can just do shorter, more concise content that you can get value from, that's what I'm going to be doing more of moving forward. I will still do the occasional longer form video. I will try and do as many lives as I've been doing. I've been doing maybe four lives a week roughly, and that way it gives me chance to connect one-to-one with subscribers, with viewers, maybe with potential new subscribers, people that might have an interest in the stuff that we talk about here on the channel, and if not, then they don't need to be here, they can move on. Most people don't do that though. They like to sort of like say something offensive, but I just kick them out, because I don't have time for idiots, basically. So moving forward, that's going to be kind of like my way of doing a little bit of content. I will still do the occasional long form video, but over the last 4 or 5 years of doing videos and making content, Nick Gurr, can you say happy birthday? It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Nick. And so moving forward, that's what I will do. Like I say, I won't do as many longer videos, but I will still do the occasional one, probably more maybe like meditations, Reiki healing videos, distance Reiki hypnotherapy videos, because they're always really, really popular, and the people that want that, that's what they're going to look for. So I'm just trying to create more value to you as a viewer by doing shorter, concise, shorter videos that are going to give you something kind of like quick. It won't be a quick fix, but it'll be something that may alleviate, whether it's stress, whether it's tension, whether it's headaches, whether it's anxiety. It's going to be videos around that are going to help give you like sort of a little bit of an understanding of how you can alleviate that process a little bit, alleviate maybe the anxiety state that you got into, or alleviate the mental state that you got into. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Mason Hanley, so his happy birthday as well. Super Boploza. Hey man, I'm new here, but I want to spread some love and say that you're doing amazing things. People are so happy to see your work. Thank you very much. Thank you for that lovely comment and spreading some love and light into the chat box. Really beautiful. So thank you very much. So hello, Mason Hanley. Primo said hello. So hi, Primo. Welcome. So we're going to do a little bit of chat about whatever comes up. Just like Fox. Hello. But whatever you guys want to chat about, these lives are always very free flow. As always, be respectful, be kind to other people that are here, be kind to me, because a lot of people like to sort of target their shit onto me as well, which I don't tolerate. But that's because a lot of time people don't have anything better to do. And yeah, so this channel is always about wellness. It's about looking after your mental health. It's about holistic health. It's about looking after yourself in a multitude of ways, and that's what my content is always about. A lot of meditation, a lot of Reiki, a lot of hypnotherapy, plus aspects of what we're consuming, what we're eating, what we're watching, what we're taking in. That has a big effect on our overall wellness and well-being as well. Konnichiwa. Where are you from? I'm in Northeast England. Where are you from? Abby Bright. Hello, welcome. So it's lovely to see some new faces here, some new names on the live. If you are new here and you're interested in everything that I've just talked about, please do hit that subscribe button and follow me for more lives, for more content moving forward into the future. As I mentioned before, I do have a lot of playlists on the channel. So I've got meditation playlists, I've got Reiki playlists, I've got hypnotherapy playlists, I've got art playlists, I've got live playlists, mental health playlists. I've got a lot of stuff on here, so please do check them out if you feel drawn to go and have a look at any of that content, so please do. But yeah, if you subscribe, it will give you a better chance of seeing me more in the future, because probably in a couple of weeks time I'm going to go subscriber only. So only subscribers will get the chance to come on my lives and chat and interact and get one-to-one connection to me. So it's wonderful to have so many wonderful new souls here in the chat box. Just like Fox is from India. Welcome from India. So what time are you on over there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, must be about 8 p.m.-ish, 5-6 hours ahead, 8, 9 p.m.-ish, something like that. So what's everybody doing with their Saturday? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling in themselves? Is there anything going on? Are you feeling triggered? Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling something's just not flowing right in life? Or is everything going smoothly and well? That would be really nice to hear as well, that everybody is doing well, and are well in themselves. And are you also making time for your wellness, for your well-being? Are you taking time to be able to slow down? Are you taking time to meditate, to get into nature as well? Hey man, love your content, keep it up. Thank you very much. Best wishes, Nick Gurr, thank you very much. Are you making that time for yourself? Are you giving that time? And if you're not giving yourself that time, why not? Somebody yesterday on a live actually said that they wanted to start doing a meditation or a prayer every day, and they weren't doing it. So, and their answer to the reason why they didn't do it was because they were lazy. And I'm just like, well, I don't really accept that from somebody that says that they're lazy. And obviously there's something that was stopping them. So is there something stopping you from doing that, from looking after your wellness, from slowing down, from listening to yourself, listening to your mind and body, listening to what's going on internally? Is there something going on that you need to be aware of. I don't think we do that enough. I was just working with a client today with some Reiki, and after we'd finished the treatment, they'd said, I don't think we do this enough. People don't do this enough, where they just stop and slow down and take a moment, take an hour out of the day to just focus on them. And I said, it's absolutely right. Most people don't, because we're so in the mindset of everything else that's going on externally, the distractions, the social media, the stress, the job, the work, the this, the that, the other, all the different things that people identify with and attach to on some level. They always tell me I'm slow, that's the rhythm of life. I think to slow down for a lot of people is not it's not on people's agenda. I don't think it is. I don't think it really is, because we do get so much stuff thrown at us. We have so many expectations laid at our feet that we have to do certain things, or we have to have a certain expectation to be there for this person, be there for that person. But how often are we there for ourselves? How often do we make that time to just stop, be with ourselves and listen to ourselves on a deeper level? And I don't think most of us don't do it enough. There is so many wonderful, wonderful answers and connections that you can get from that internal journey, that inner journey. And I've only really kind of I only really found the need to do that from when I was dealing with my own mental health stuff. So yeah, it's one of them things. Yeah, one of them things that we have to just kind of eventually we have to face. So yeah. Your dream is to own a farm. City life is soulless. You're absolutely right. See, we've got Fat Knacker, who can just piss off because he's just talking absolute tripe, and they can go as well. So there's the amount of people that come in here that have nothing better to do with the time. That's the demons in people coming out. That's the demons, that's the trickster energy that's coming out in people, because they don't like people talking about dealing with their own shit, dealing with their own well-being, becoming better, a better version of themselves. They would rather be, as his name dictates, a fat knacker that doesn't want to improve. They just want to spread their shit onto other people. But being more in a steady place. So years ago, I would have probably been, oh my God, but now these days, because I'm kind of like mentally and emotionally more balanced, I don't really care. That if they want to do that, they can do that elsewhere. They don't do it in my time. My time's more important to me and the people that actually want to listen. And maybe they can teach me something in the meantime as well. My guy, been trying to meditate every day for a couple of weeks now and have to say your channel has helped me calm my anxiety so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful comment. That's a beautiful message to put down there. And I'm so pleased that the channel's helping you. I hope you've subscribed so you can keep in check with all the content that's coming up. I've just done probably about 5 or 6 short snippet videos, ranging from 2 to 3 minutes in length roughly, and they're all geared around overwhelm and stress, mental health, things like that. So like quick, short, concise videos that are going to be useful to people to just stop and just find that little bit of stillness. And some of it's EFT, so some of it's like a little bit of tapping, some of it's like massage work for migraines and tension, some of it's tapping on various like jaws, because we hold a lot of tension in the jaw as well, and that tension in the jaw then creates the headache and the migraines and things. So a lot of it is tension and stress related. So there's a lot of that coming out over the next sort of few days that will hopefully be beneficial to you as well. So You have indeed. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And it's a joy and a pleasure to have you here. Someone that is looking to try and calm the anxious mind down and calm the anxiety down, because I know how debilitating it can be. It's absolutely awful at times. But when we have the tools and we have the techniques and we can use them, then it really helps to just balance, harmonize, calm the mind-body connection down, and really get into your parasympathetic nervous system and get into that mode rather than being in fight or flight. Get into rest and digest. So that's the key to everything. It's all about the nervous system and just calming that down and taking time to just pause, to just rest, to relax, and to take that little bit of time. So you're looking forward to it. That's great to hear. It's great to hear. It really is. I know from my own experiences over the years with it, for me, it was really like it was really unusual, because obviously I had depression, but I also had anxiety. So it was like it was two polar opposites working against each other. It was tough. It was really tough, because obviously anxiety is where you worry and care too much, and depression is the other end of the scale where you just don't really care at all. So it's trying to learning to try and balance all that sort of stuff out. It's really difficult. Do you believe in Valhalla? I don't know, really. I've never really thought about it. I know a lot of pagans do, especially the Germanic pagans and what have you. They believe in all that, and I'm sure there is an energetic signature that is built around that somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I think whatever somebody wants to believe is totally up to them. Totally up to them. You know, there's no ridiculing what people believe of whether they have a religion that they follow, and that helps to keep them balanced and helps them to find peace and inner peace, then that's fine. I'm not religious, so I don't follow a religion. But yeah, I know that people have different beliefs and different cultures and what have you, and whatever they want to feel and believe. If that is going to bring them some peace, then fair play to them. What got you into Reiki, or how did your whole spiritual journey begin? So it kind of, for me, it all began with the mental health. It all began with me trying to understand why all that stuff was affecting me, why I was feeling a certain way, what felt like I was taking on other people's problems on kind of like a empathic, telepathic sort of sense in a way. Didn't really understand it. I've always had an interest in different things, such as ghosts and aliens and sort of the paranormal. I've always had an interest in it, but it wasn't until really that I was dealing with my mental health that I was starting to become more aware of that veil of existence, that veil of reality. And I wasn't sure if it was because I was going crazy with my mental health, or the medication was having some sort of effect, or whether it was actually happening. And then I started doing some meditation and started to learn to meditate, and started to learn, do a bit of meditation kind of for a few minutes every day, and build that up over time, to the point that I was finding that it was very, very beneficial to my mental health, to my own wellness state. So I just kept going with it and kept going with it. And then that meditation kind of gave me the clarity of mind that I needed to move from where I was working at that time, and then went to work somewhere else at a different location, and that's where I found out about Reiki. So the universe kind of guided me elsewhere, and when I found out about Reiki, I thought, right, I'm going to have a few sessions of this and try this and see if this helps with my mental health. So alongside the meditation and the Reiki and getting the Reiki treatments, there was something profound shifted in my mental, emotional, spiritual state. I became very aware of seeing things, seeing people in my third eye, my mind's eye. And then I found out that I could learn Reiki, and I just felt the need to learn it, to be able to spread this healing to other people that might be going through similar stuff. And then it just kind of like it just snowballed from there, really, and just heightened things to such an incredible level at one point. Like when I was doing my Reiki level 2, which is like known as your practitioner level, I became so psychically in tune. It was quite bizarre. The things that I was seeing during treatments and the things that I was feeling and experiencing, what I was hearing clairaudiently and what I was seeing clairvoyantly, was very, very powerful. And then I did my Reiki Master Teacher course. And then when I've done that, it's still there, but it's not as clear as what it was when I was on my Reiki level 2. Now I just have more of a sense of peace and a sense of kind of just stillness within. And I don't feel I need to have to kind of prove myself or prove an ability or whatever. I'm just more at peace with it and more in a state of just surrender, really. And that's a very, very powerful vibration to be in, where you just accept and just allow the energy to do what it needs to do without me thinking I'm making a conscious, that I'm doing it consciously, because we're not really. We're not consciously channeling or pushing Reiki into anybody. It's the person's body and subconscious that understands the energy, and that draws it in from the universe, from the ether, from kind of like from you as well, but it's being channeled through you rather than, it's not your own life force, it's being channeled through you and moving through you. And that's kind of like how it began. And obviously now I do a lot more practicing around mental health with EFT, with hypnotherapy, and then obviously using the meditation and the Reiki and combining all the different therapies together to have different packages to help support people on their journey, their mental health journey, whatever it might be. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been a very interesting journey for a lot of people. So yeah, and that's kind of like how it's progressed over time, over the years. So yeah, so I hope that helps explain that a little bit for you, of where I was and where I am, and the journey continues. The journey continues to unfold. I don't think it ever ends, really. Amazing story. A lot of things you said about how you were feeling and your interests really speak to me. It makes me want to practice it more, to reach a state of mind that you have. You seem very egoless and peaceful, and it's inspiring. I hope I can reach that level of comfort myself one day. Yeah, I mean, I try to be. I mean, or maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe I don't try. Maybe I try to embody and uphold it rather than try to be anything. Because I think as soon as you start to be something, you're creating an identity, and you're creating like a form or a being or a way. Whereas if you don't have like it's kind of like paradoxical really, because you need to have a way to understand and to follow and to be, and to like within Reiki we have a set of principles that we follow, like letting go of anger, letting go of worry, being grateful, being compassionate, doing your work honestly, or working with integrity. And so we have these belief systems and ways of being, but those ways of being are there to take you that little bit deeper into your journey, into yourself, to understand yourself on a deeper level. So as a for instance, when you start letting go of anger and worry, and it's not just those two emotions. I mean, anger is a very difficult emotion to shift, but if you start to work with that and let go of it, and there's also, just as kind of like a side add-on to that, there's different ways that the principles are actually written. Sometimes they're written as, just for today, do not get angry, or just for today, let go of anger. I prefer the second version. I prefer the letting go of anger, rather than saying do not get angry or do not worry. Because as soon as we say do not get angry or do not worry, it's almost it's a bit like an order. It's a bit like a don't do that, which then creates like a oh no, I got angry. Oh no, I got worried. So it creates that sort of reaction. So the way I like to think of it is just letting go of the anger, letting go of the worry, because what happens then is there is an acceptance and an awareness that, okay, some anger's risen up, some worry, some fear, some doubt, some dread, some grief, some guilt, whatever it might be. Okay, it's risen up, it's there. Yes, we're human. Yes, we're going to have emotions. Yes, we're going to feel them. But it's just having an awareness of them and an understanding of why they're there. And if you don't attach to it and you just allow it to do what it needs to do, just let it go through the process, then it's easier to manage. Once things become easier, and that's why the Reiki principles are written in a certain way, once your emotions become easier to manage, you start to become more formless. You then become more grateful for where you are, for what you've got, for who you are in life. Krishna, welcome. And from that gratitude, you can then become more honest and hardworking and living your life with more integrity, and you can become more compassionate to others. So that's why they're written in a certain way. That's why they're written down as letting go of anger, letting go of worry. It's not just those two emotions, it's all the lower vibrational emotions, because we are vibrational beings. So once we start to let go of all that lower vibrational stuff, which is all ego, by the way, it's all ego based, because the ego always works on the fear level. Once you start to let go of that, then more light comes into your form. You connect deeper to your own spirit, your light, your great bright light, whatever you want to call it. You have a deeper connection to that, and from that deeper connection comes truth, comes integrity, comes honesty, comes compassion, comes love. And that love is one of the highest vibrational frequencies you can work with, in nature, in life, in all possibilities. Oh, bless you, Elise. I am in hospital with cancer. Bless you. Sending love your way. Sending love. So sorry to hear that. I hope things go well for you. Just going to send you a little bit of healing. I hope things go well for you and go the way that they need to for your highest good. Bless you. You're in the right place at the end of the day. You're in the right place, and those people are going to take very good care of you and going to look after you and make sure you get the very best treatment. And just know that if you ever need it, just connect to your center, connect to your soul, connect to that love frequency that is there within you, and that is the most powerful frequency you can connect to. And just be grateful. I know it sounds like, how can I be grateful for this situation? But just be grateful for your daughter, and for the life that does flow through your being. So please do take my love. So thank you. That's something as well that I often get asked as well, or people think that you shouldn't give Reiki to people that maybe have cancer or going through cancer treatment or something like that. But Reiki does no harm. Reiki is only there for your highest good. It's part of us. It's part of you. It's your life force energy. And as practitioners, we're just working to not increase, but harmonize our own life force energy to then be able to facilitate that wonderful healing for other people to enjoy. So yeah, keep fighting for your family. Absolutely. And that's, for a lot of people, that is the turning point. From people that I've spoke to in the past that maybe are going through that, it's the love from the family, and it's the family itself that gives them the strength and the power to fight on, because there is something within their heart, within their soul, that is saying, I'm fighting for this, I'm fighting for what I need, for my family, for my loved ones, for the close love, the bond that is around us. And that is the most powerful, beautiful thing when you have that. It really, really is. So, sending love your way. Or your parents are in the retirement home, but you miss them. I'm sure they'll be thinking of you as well, and they'll be sending you all the love in the world. They really will. Are they okay? Obviously, you don't have to share, but are they okay in themselves? How was their health in the retirement home? Obviously, they must be maybe a little bit more frail or whatever. Okay, my guy, thank you for being here. Well, I'll see you on another live soon, hopefully. Your daughter can't sleep at night because she's worried. Well, she will be. It's understandable. It's understandable to have worry, because all these things are here to, they do test us in some way, they do challenge us. But you're in the best place, you're in the right place, and they'll do all that they can. And just having that family unit around, just having that togetherness, having that love with each other, that's such a powerful, powerful force, such a powerful vibration to be in. It really is. It really is. The doctor said the cancer can go to your heart. I know it's the job and everything, but sometimes the way that they try and relay information can be so it can be so cutthroat, can't it? You have a 50% chance of living. Well, let's change that around and tell yourself that you have a 100% chance of living. I think whatever they're saying, whatever information they give you, I think you've got to go with the opposite, and you've got to rewire the messages that they're giving you. And I think if you can, while you're there, do some meditation every day. Whereabouts is the cancer currently? Whereabouts is it? Is it in the stomach or somewhere like that? Try not to allow the fear that they're trying to fire onto you. It basically, all that's going to do is it's going to it's just going to create more of that emotion that you don't need. So try to not allow what they're saying to interfere with you, and just try to be calm, try to be cool and collective. Do some daily meditation, some daily affirmations. Just keep telling yourself that you're going to get through this. You will be fine, all will be well. Tell yourself that you are healing. Every day you are healing and you're getting stronger. Every day you are healing, you're getting stronger. Every day you're filled with more vitality, more strength. You're getting better, you're getting well, you're getting stronger, you're getting healthier. Use the opposite of what they're giving you and alchemize it into a more positive thought process and more positive way of being. I mean, would you like me to send you some healing now on this live while we're here? Because if you want, I can do maybe 10-15 minutes of Reiki for you if you want, or we can do a meditation if you want to do that. Do let me know. Obviously I need to have your consent, but do let me know if that's something. Okay, no problem. I'll not do any healing. Oh, how many hours of sleep do I get? I know I sleep really well usually. What, 8 hours a night? About 8 hours a night I usually get. Right, well, Elise, I send you all my love, and I hope everything goes well, because I know you're going to be going into some surgery soon. So I'm going to head off, but just know that the people that have been here, sending all their love to you and your families. You've got all the love of your family and support of your family. So do take care. Send you much love, and yeah, I'm going to head off. I'm going to do a bit more content for the channel to get caught up on some videos. So much love, do take care, sending love to you all, and see you in a video or a live very soon. Toodaloo for now.